Hey folks, back with another update. It's early May. As you can see here, weather's starting to get a little nice. Really nice day today. Weather's starting to warm up as well. Looks like we're going to be in the 90-degree temperatures here over the next couple of days. So fish is really starting to get active. You see a lot of activity. These guys are just constantly on the search for food. I've started feeding them just a little bit, 2, 3, 4 times a day. Usually by mid-May is when I'll really ramp up the feeding. Let's see, updates. I did pick up 3 new fish this year. So one is that little platinum ogon down there to replace the one that passed away that I talked about in my prior video. There is a smaller little Beni Kikokuru down there and a Shisui down there at the bottom. So I think what I'll do right now is I'll pull those guys up just to get a closer look in my measuring tub. What else? So this big Chagoi here, on the other side, see if you can catch it there. I've been dealing with some infection issues for him for a while. It's actually started a couple of months ago, and I've been giving him several rounds of Baytril antibiotics, and that just did not work whatsoever. So luckily I found a buddy that was able to get me some Azictam, which is another much stronger antibiotic. It comes in a powder form, and you have to reconstitute it with a sterile solution. So he actually looks a lot better than what he did before the injections. I gave him 3 rounds of the Azictam, and it looks pretty gnarly right now, but like I said, it's a big improvement over what it looked like before I was able to give those antibiotics. And the feeder just went off. These guys are always starving. Anyway, so back to the Chagoi. Yeah, so I gave him 3 rounds of the injections. Looks like a lot of it's healing. He had a lot of swelling, a lot of pine cone going on around the whole body. I did pull out all of the infected scales, so looks like all of that's starting to heal much nicer. So he'll probably end up having a scar over time once he fully heals, but it's fine, as long as we're able to save him. Nothing else going on aside from those little new fish. Yeah, no spawning activity. Since I feed these guys pretty late in the season, it doesn't. Looks like they haven't tried to spawn for a couple of seasons now. All right, here's the new fish. Let's see. I use my square tote here. I just use some clamps attached to the edge of the pond. And it works perfect. So let's see. So these two, this Kikokuru and the Shisui, I got back in January. They were about 14 inches at the time. Right now, this guy is 16 inches, and this one's about 15. So they've grown a little bit since then. Shisui's actually changed a lot. That's why I always struggle with these guys. I always have such a hard time picking a good one. So this guy, when I bought him, he was really nice, clean white. All of this was just, very clean. And, I thought it was a good one, but now the head has turned, dark, muddy, grayish blue color. So not too thrilled about how it's developing, but we'll see if it's going to turn back white or if he'll continue to go unstable. If not, I might just end up having to rehome him. This guy looks pretty good. The Beni Kikokuru, nice body shape, pretty strong Beni color. Both of these guys are from Ikarashi Koi Farm, and this is the most recent one. So this guy here, I just picked him up a couple of days ago. I think it's a female. This is a Platinum Ogon from Kaneko. And so the interesting part about this batch, which I actually got from Sacramento Koi, is they say he's been breeding these Platinum Ogons, crossing them with Chagoi to get the bigger body genetics. And so I know the white balance is off. It looks a little bit tinged yellow, but it's a pure white color. You can't see any yellow in real life. I know the camera's picking up a lot of tint, but again, really like the head, very clean head, big head, big shoulders. We think this one might be a female as well, so you can see a bit of a little bit of the typical belly that you would expect to see on a female, and the pec fins are very delicate. The front rays are super thin, so we're thinking female. We'll see, but so far she's actually grown quite a bit since when she was first purchased right from their buying trip. It was she was around 17, 16 inches, and then right now she's at 19. I just measured her, so she's pretty promising. I'm gonna have high hopes for that one. Hopefully it gets to turn into a big one. So yeah, these are the new guys so far, and let them go back home and hang out with their buddies.